Medivh. Now for Medivh, you basically want to interrupt a lot of things that he casts. With interrupting Medivh, you definitely want to interrupt piercing missiles will damage your tank a lot. But if you can't interrupt piercing missiles, that's fine. Infernal Blast and Frostbite are definitely your priority. If someone gets hit by Frostbite, you do need to get them out by getting that AoE from Infernal Blast in the Frostbite area. So you did see there somebody did get frozen and we had to break them out. Piercing missiles will hurt your tank a lot. If you have the interrupts for it, I highly suggest you do it. The other mechanic is Guardian's Image. You do see he splits up into many different birds out in the room. Basically focus fire them one by one and you'll have no issue with this. They just dish out a lot of AoE damage and it hurts a lot and it's hard for your healer to keep up. But as long as you don't spread your DPS, just DPS one at a time down, you'll be fine with this phase. Again, we go back to Medivh stage and we have the 3 casts again. So make sure you try to interrupt as many as possible, but Infernal Bolt and Frostbite are your priority. Here we have Piercing Missiles doing a ton of damage again. Here we have Flame Wreath, another mechanic. So you do see those circles of fire on the ground. Basically, if that gets cast on you, if you take one step outside of that circle of fire, you will one-shot everyone in the party. So if Flame Wreath is cast on you, do not move out of it, or your whole team will wipe. You just have to stand there. Here again we have someone who gets frozen. I move over to break them out of it. Here we have Ceaseless Winter. Now with this mechanic, you basically want to move constantly. If you stop moving, you take a stacking debuff and you will go down. Now I do happen to go down here, but I am going to get B-rezzed. Here it is, I get picked back up. I jump into the fight again. Another Ceaseless Winter, so just keep moving constantly during this phase. You want to avoid getting the stacking debuff as much as possible. Now, if your healer is having a lot of trouble keeping you up as a tank, I would suggest interrupting Piercing Missiles and Frostbite and just taking every Infernal Bolt instead. Infernal Bolt does less damage, but it is a lot more spread out. Since we had a Paladin, we figured he could heal the tank a little bit better. Your mileage may vary on your interrupts, but definitely interrupt Frostbite every time. Thank you guys for watching.